Alright, so late awakened this day, morning drawing or drawing morning, in the giving or making some idea about what will I conceive about a future craft. Well, while this all, there were happening a lot of things all over. And I am not sure about saying nothing else anymore. I'm so tired. The reality of our lives is right in the name of Yahweh. All over. I keep on suffering the degenerations of Sodoma, Argentina every day. Keeps on making up any kind of crap, any kind of other generations. It keeps on and on, over and over. The same SICKAL, delirious shit that they exist as for, and I'm sorry the words. Keeps on making the profanity, the divinatory parasitative witchcraft on me and everybody, especially me. And saying that I delirious. The machinery for the top and the bottom. At the top, the whole of the disgusting grand horse saying that ain't got nothing of God in my person. There's no possible I to be, no holy of no God, and nothing from no God, and nothing about no worth, and not values, and not morals, and nothing good, of course. With the companion partnerships of the hell, forensics and medical councils of the government of the city of Buenos Aires and the government of the Argentina as UBA, University Argentina, as also of AMA Argentina. Saying that everything that I can say is just delirious and I delire and I could be internated and under medications, and they are watching about me because of the damages that I produce to the government and also to the forces. And saying that I do everything that the disgusting shit of the forces says I do. Supposedly I spent the whole of this night having a very freaky Sodoma trousers, enjoying without stopping and cold stuff. Can you wait for me a moment, please? So suddenly, it happened, the reality that we were through a very situation and it doesn't stop. So in the way of this all, I'm found this day on the reality that my mother still insists in the same and bothers her anything that I can do because of she were ill. But the techniques of evangelics of the Grand Whore and the techniques of the witches of Sodoma, Argentina, saying national security, of course. Well, happened while this night a lot of people were attacked. Evangelics of Brain and Carnival, and Cabrera, and Crudo, going to the representatives of the government of the Argentina, who says enough to the whole of the situation, about saying to them that I were so delirious and I were doing everything that they made and up and forged, in lies and forgery, assembled virtual pictures and videos, like every single day we're making. Just going through the reality of this, those people which understanding what they means and what they want, saying enough, get out of here, there's nothing else to discuss. So suddenly they were at the situation that after this deliverers at Sodoma, this disgusting maniacs, demons saying that I gotta be the beast and the enemy and the Antichrist and they to be right and they to know who's the Lord, they says. about giving in peoples for they to be kidnapped, saying that they are under arrest, while takes them at the 10 bunkers of Sodoma, Argentina, for they to be massively raped and murdered, while supposedly, oh, they are in detention in a prison. Behind this all, a lot of other also enterprises like Google Argentina, YouTube Argentina, Microsoft Argentina and others, which peoples that from the same government of the US and from the same US as the government of the enterprises, management and owners to deliver, taken those managements in Argentina and delivered into jails and putting the degeneration that Cristina Fernandez de Kirchner and Aníbal Fernández needs, saying that they are going to decide what is going to be done, the same some militaries at the enterprises, saying that it belongs to them now and they are going to determine what's going to be done. While happening this also in the same government of Argentina, murdering, raping massively and murdering peoples, which serves for the reality of the making right and good to the population, putting the disgusting sodomaki militaries at command, saying, oh, we are going to say what's done now. And Cristina Fernandez de Kirchner applauses like the damn hell inside, which she gets. The reality of this all delivers also in this day, which a lot of people were destroyed and murdered in Argentina, not only here in Argentina but in the world. People that were serving the cause of the care and welfare and the right things to be done, as justice to happen. While these degenerates were leadershiping a plan to murder and disappear from the way everyone that crosses in the way for they to take in the powers in the world. Cristina Fernandez de Kirchner, Aníbal Fernández Borden, and lots of other here with the disgusting Sodoma Ejército Argentino, Armada Argentina, like always were. Sodoma, the generation abomination hell shit. SICKAL shit. And in the middle of this whole thing, I never were noticed about a thing. Because of this damn Sodomaki doesn't let no reaching, no males, no postmasters mails, no emails, no documents, no calls, no nothing, into the point of contact that I always were giving. And there were at the US Embassy, also at the Swiss Embassy, kind of a papers, even Israel Embassy, kind of a papers that I had taken and picking up for my own, so in the condition of the regulations, in the condition of the right states and United Nations and International Criminal Code, with some financial help over credit cards, I will ever reach out my way out of here and showing to my family and making my family understand that I am talking for real, which of course never happened. Please. Neither the neighbors, they can know that. Please, nobody to know, never happened. And the reality is that Sodoma of Brain and Carnival went into the embassies like thuggish shit, like always were, in a pardon for the victims, and saying, I am Alejandro Mario Blanco, you gotta give me that to me. So they were about giving, and appeared the officers of the same government of the states saying, that is not the person that we gotta giving nothing. Take that documents back. And the dog damn hell shit, Sodoma, got inside of the embassies at force, manipulating and attacked persons and taken the documents and credit cards saying this is mine and I'm going to say what it's going to be done with this. They were taken, the whole documents were taken back complete, also the Israel's embassies, and those disgusting corrupt had to be put in jail, but the problem is that they are not in jail, they are free because of the Sodoma hell ever once sets them free for the making this kind of offense, and Cristina Kirchner with Aníbal Fernández on board and with them as Kapitanich. The reality here happened over this all, which got inside of the US Embassy and Swiss as Israel Embassy and also others, Sodoma, Ejército Argentino, saying that they will ever be taking control and possession of the consuls and embassies. And they will say what happens in this country, that those embassies are working against the government of the Argentina and raising all kind of offenses, damages and destructions, and they kinda watched in what are in documents and what are they doing that the government of the Argentina gets so damaged and cannot get in the world the image that they says gotta have. Of course, this is all delirious. Just a delirious one, while people is kidnapped, raped, murdered, stolen. I have suddenly friends under destruction of Sodoma. I have suddenly 14 friends that are in the streets. You should see them in the middle of an avenue with a couple of plastic chairs, a pet in arms, and the mothers saying, what are we going to do? And few of them going to the houses of the relatives for the trying to solve the situation and not staying in the street because of Cristina Kirchner and Aníbal Fernández and its Sodoma, dispossessed criminally with fortune and with degeneration, saying that everything belongs to them for they made them damages to the government. And if I will ever giving a hand, they will ever stealing, saying that there is money of drugs over my reimbursement that I wish I would do, and saying that belongs to them and nobody can receive nothing, and they will be in jail saying a complicity for handling drugs money for the one that we are taking. The same narco shit of this country, the same disgusting abomination Kirchner's and Ejército Argentino and them bodies, making the same business of narcos and all the generation that they are, as crime as you can imagine, as those you can't ever even think can be real. Them business. But whenever the truth is, gotta hide and trample, besmirch, suppress, destroy, and disappear people, for they making the empire of the goddamn shit of a beast that them the shit of evangelic serves to. And so they will dead. They will be dead, sorry, they will die like the damn hell they are. So the reality is, my supposed delirious, I'm going to set also in evidences for this to be clear. Still, we suffer the same, and it ain't not only in Argentina. But Argentina seems to be the mothership of the whole abomination, from Cristina Kirchner, Aníbal Fernández, Ejército Argentino, and them bodies. This is what it is. And this is what we suffer. I hope everybody to understand this and to be careful as much as better be possible. And Adonai to be with us like he swore he would. Shalom.